Hey, what's going on, guys? Moab here, and welcome back to another episode of the Base Defense Building series. Do not know what the official title for it is yet, as the other video has just gone up. Actually, let me make sure that it is up for you guys real quick. Let's see. Make sure it published. Yeah, so it is indeed up for you guys by the time that I'm recording this next one. It actually just published 30 minutes ago, so that is super cool. I gave a way longer break than I said I would, but I uploaded the first video really late at night, so I was like, I'll just wait until the morning when I get up and I'll publish it and stuff like that. And so I did indeed set up another super cool thing for you guys to show you. So here we have another basic wall layout, although this one does something a little bit different that the other one doesn't. So this is what the final product is going to look like. Yeah, this is just kind of what we're working towards. There is a bit of a gap in between the base, but that is kind of easily fixable in a way. So yeah, this is what we're going to be working towards here. It has more setup than the first wall design that I showed you guys, but it does a cleaner finish at the top. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first what you're going to do is you're going to go to a flat area of your wall. Now this one, as far as I know, I haven't even tried it yet. Not sure if you could do a wraparound on it. After I do this first setup and show you guys how to do this, I will go ahead and try a wraparound on it to see if that works. So what you're going to do first here is you're going to want to lay out like this. So we're actually going to do it so that it hugs the base directly. What you're going to do is you're going to place blocks like this. You're going to want to make sure the wall is definitely dry. And then you're going to want to build two long lines like this at the top of your base at world height, and then this line one block below world height. Okay, so you got the two lines on either side. This is basically going to be the guiders for the walls. Actually, you want this to be one out from where you want the wall to end up at. Sorry about that. So you've got to go out a little bit here. But this other one is in the correct position. It does indeed need to be one down. That is the crucial part to this design here. And then what you guys are gonna want to do is you're gonna want to build out every other block like this. And these will be the lines running across the bottom. And let's go ahead and leave it off at that. So this will make this will make 3 walls right here, just from doing a little bit of counting. Let's go ahead and get it all the way out to there. I'm going to use world edit to get my walls here. Set it to 4. Now normally you guys would be building these in at this point. I won't go ahead and cut this if you guys want to try to follow along here on the tutorial while you're doing it yourself, or if you're just watching this to learn how to do it, then you can go back and do it later. Let's see, we need one more on this side. I should have one hanging off. Perfect. That could have been bad. There we go. Now we have all of our lines built up here. And now the first thing that you want to do is you're going to want to go here and count. So how this is going to work is the first line is going to be water, lava, and they basically interchange. And you want to figure out where the lava is going to be. So if you have the first line is water, the second line here is going to be lava. So what you want to do is you want to go underneath this first line. You're basically going to go all the way up against the base, and you're going to put your slabs down. Just like this, go all the way out to the very edge. On either side, you want to go one block out so that it follows under this little guider line here. And then you're going to build out all the way out, and then we're going to place We're going to count our 3. So 1, 2, 3. 2 for the walls. So we have wall, source, wall. And then we have slabs where the water's going to go. Build this across. Boom, like so. And then you're going to keep wanting to do this until you finish it off. So we have 1, 2, 3, place. 1, 2, 3, place. Is that everything? I think that's all of them. I'm pretty sure that I said we're going to do 3 walls. But I'm going to go ahead and do the layout for 4. So we need 1, 2, 3 block. Oops. Cool. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Alright, there we go. So we have 4 set up. Pretty sure I said we're going to do 3. Then what you're going to do next is you're going to pour your lava down on the every other line tactic. Make sure to start on the second line in from the little lines that you're building that are 1 block below world limit. Boom. There we go. Yep, we're doing 3 walls. Go ahead and place the final one here. Alright, now once you make sure that you've got all of your lava sources placed, what you're going to need to do is go underneath this first one, and here is where the lava sources are, so you're going to want to break under the lava sources. Let the middle flow down. So we got that one. So it's basically every other line if you just fly on the outside. Following our first rule of lava on the every other line, that's how this same thing works. And so all the lava will flow down, and you're going to want to wait until it hits the bottom. Now on most faction servers, lava flowing down will definitely take longer than this, so you guys will have a little bit of a more weight, but this one does have fast flow on the lava. So yeah, then once you have this down, you're going to want to take your water buckets and you're going to want to place water here. It doesn't matter if these are all sources, as long as every single block here turns into cobblestone. So if you wanted to like let it flow out like that, you could. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to place each one as a source, make it easier on myself. Alright, so we got this going, and there we have it. It is all set to go. Now remember, we're going to leave this last one as lava, just in case we want to add on more walls, say in the future. So if you wanted to go ahead and actually, we could basically set up another wall now, just with how we have it. Break that. Yeah, say you wanted to set up another wall later on down the line, you could go ahead and get your other lava flowing without having any weird water glitches or stuff like that. Cool. You want to definitely make sure that all these are sources, though. Makes it ton easier on you when you're going through and doing this kind of stuff. If every lava block that you want to gen in stuff with is a source. So next, now that we have all of our water flows going and everything, what you're going to do is go underneath the water and start to break them out from the bottom. This will cause a lot of FPS drops, so I recommend that you turn your chunks down to the minimum amount, like 2 or something like that. Something really low. 2 is the minimum that you can get. I turn down to 2 or 4 when I'm doing this on Cosmic. Don't know about other faction servers. Don't know about other faction servers and how well they can handle those kind of things. And so basically it just kind of like gens them downward for you. And there you have it. Now obviously you do have that little glitch at the bottom there because the slabs are there. It just makes cleanup easier, nice, quick, and easy. Then I'm going to show you guys 2 ways to do this. So you could leave the lava like how it is. That's a personal preference. If you just wanted it to like look cool, every other block is lava. So what you're going to want to do is, if you're going to break this guide line, definitely, so you're going to have to place a block there where the lava source is, and then you can break it all the way across. Oops, I didn't mean to do these ones. I got to get them quick. There we go. Boom. Yeah, because that's going to make cobblestone at the bottom. But you But if you say you didn't like break that block there, it's going to flow outward, and it's going to go down, and it's going to generate a whole bunch of cobblestone. So it's just so much easier, especially on servers where they don't have this like source update. Like I know on Cosmic doesn't have this, where if you break something that follows one source, then it automatically updates itself. Well, then that kind of makes it difficult on you, because then you have to go back and you have to place each block upward individually, or you just have to end up removing the whole lava source as a whole to get the blocks to not gen in. So if you just place these little edge pieces there, then it goes away fairly simply. Otherwise, you could block all of these out like we do in other ones. I'm just going to leave a little 1 block gap there, and then you could just go back and fill them in with water once it's all once it's done all the way down. Let's do a couple more blocks here. There we go. We're actually let's just do this whole row. Just do this whole first row here. So you basically block out all of the sources, go back, break these blocks, fairly simple stuff, and then you just fill in with water. Make sure not to hit the lava, as it is definitely flowing down. That will create some cobblestone that you'll have to go back and remove later, and that can be quite tedious if you do not have an easy way of doing that, like /fly, or if you don't have water breathing or something like that, like aquatic on Cosmic. And so then, yeah, the final step really is to go back and place the slabs there, as well as fill in these bottom things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually world edit mine in just to get it going. There we go. Because I know this video, this tutorial is quite lengthy compared to the last one. At this point we already had a lot done, and on this one we only have this much done. So we only have one side done. On the last one we had almost all the base done by 12 minutes. So as you guys can see, this does make it all the way up to world height. You do not have to build any blocks once you're done. One thing that I would recommend is just going along the sides and placing water sources like this. I'm not going to do it there because then gen that as cobblestone. But yeah, this just kind of protects the sides of your walls, and then you can go back through across the first part of your base and fill it out with water. So there we have that, guys. Yeah, that's pretty simple. I generally do this. Madigan showed me, Madigan1201, his channel, as always, down in the description below, as well as all of the other channels of the people that I play faction normally with. But he showed me how to do this the first time. He saw a tutorial on this and thought it was super cool, and said he's gonna go ahead and give it a try. And so he did, and it worked out pretty well for him. I like to do this way just because it's a lot simpler, and you can do wraps that way. Like I showed you guys, it's the corner. I know the corner works for sure. So, but on here, I'm going to go ahead and do a test of the corner real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and quickly set up a little corner thing here. So now we're gonna test this. I've never tried this before, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So what we're gonna do is, obviously, we're gonna pour our lava just like normal, but then we're gonna have the little curve there at the corner. So yeah, it's not going to gen in that little corner there. That's alright. That corner is not 100% necessary as long as you water prod it. It's just one block. Doesn't make it easier to blow through. Doesn't make it harder to get through. Alright, now we're going to make sure all this is flowing correctly. Then you really got to pay attention to where you're breaking here. Got to make sure that you go out. There, cool. Yeah, you got to just make sure that you know exactly what blocks you're breaking and stuff like that. So if you can get going pretty fast and stay ahead of the lava, that'd be really nice. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, alright, now let's see. Let's check our lava. I always go to the sides and check to make sure that it is all flowed down and everything. But when I do on Cosmic, I always go fly through every single block down the middle, make sure it's all in there. So let's go ahead and try this. Let's see how well this works. Now the reason I'm doing 2 walls and not just one is because I want to make sure that every possible thing that could happen is shown here in this tutorial for you guys. Let's see what happens. So yeah, that's going to go all the way down. So we got all of our cobblestone at the top here. So now I can run through, break all of these. Just got to be careful when coming around this corner. Let's see. Yes, there are some little weird glitches. That's definitely going to happen. There's no way around that on this server. Sorry about that. Not sure if they would happen on Cosmic. I highly doubt it. It's mainly just because of how fast this server's lava flow and everything happens. So not too bad. See here on the corner where there was no little errors. It did it quite nicely, actually. And if we... Let's go ahead and remove this lava so we can see how this ended up. So we just get a dry view of the wall. Break out these middle blocks here. Then you're gonna have a 4 square there. It did not do that bad of a job, actually. The only thing that I wish I could figure out a wall is to do this corner right here. Boom. But yeah, that's not too shabby, to be honest. So I guess you could do these on a corner and then water prot them like normal. So it would basically be like the other kind of walls that I showed you, only it takes a little bit longer, but in the end it makes a neater product at the top. Nicer finish, makes it smooth, clean, very cut, super easy for you guys to not have to build at the very world height if you don't enjoy doing such things, or if you don't have like /fly or something like that and you think that's going to be too hard for you to go around at the very top and place all those final blocks, because of the water is normally placed 1 block upwards, and so there'll be like those water flows and you have to fight all that. So if you don't want to do that, that's what this tutorial is for. That's what this wall layout here is for. So I hope you guys did enjoy this wall tutorial. I hope you guys found my explanation simple of this, and hopefully you did learn something in this that you didn't know before, or I just basically showed you something that you already knew and just kind of explained it and how it works and stuff like that. And so these little tutorials here, I've been having quite fun doing these. I actually set up something pretty big over there, as you guys can see on my mini map. And then I do have something set up in the sky up there that I've been working on. That was actually the first video that I thought I was going to do, but then I decided to do something more basic for the first couple of videos here. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and are enjoying these tutorials. Like the video if you want to see some more of these and are excited to, because I know I'm definitely having fun filming these for you guys. Hopefully you guys are indeed gaining faction knowledge from these and are looking forward to seeing some cool stuff. I do have a region design coming out that I will talk about more in depth on the next video, because it will be the next video. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Till then, see you guys later. Peace.